This is Tales and Whispers, where every story is felt, not just heard.
All right, let's get right into it. Today I've got a short but really powerful story for you. It's all about perspective, a father's love, and, what it truly means to be rich.
So right at the very heart of this story is a father's deepest, darkest fear. He is just so worried about his son, and this one line, man, it just captures all of that anxiety. So what's he so afraid of? Well, it all kicks off with this incredible opportunity.
See, his son, he's brilliant, like so bright that he lands a full scholarship to this super exclusive, prestigious school. We're talking about a school so expensive that the father says he could work for 10 years straight and still not afford it. But here's the thing, right? With this amazing opportunity comes this huge challenge. His son is now stepping into a world of just immense wealth, a world his family just isn't a part of. And the dad, he can't stop worrying that his son is going to feel out of place, or even worse, ashamed.
And then, one day, it happens. The thing he's been dreading. He gets that call. He's been summoned to the school. And you just know his stomach drop.
And the reason for the call? Oh, it's exactly what he was afraid of. Turns out, other parents are complaining, and his son is right in the middle of it all. Can you imagine? His heart must have been just pounding out of his chest. What on earth could his boy have done?
So of course he confronts his son, filled with all that worry that only a parent can feel, and asks that one simple but oh so loaded question, what did you do? But the son's answer? Let's just say it's not what the father, or really anyone, was expecting.
The kid just calmly says, "I didn't do anything, Dad. My classmates were all bragging about their father's cars, so I just bragged too." And this is where the whole story just takes a turn, and we get to see the incredible wisdom of this kid.
Okay, so this is where the son just completely flips the script. He doesn't hide the fact that his family has a donkey cart. Nope. Instead, he presents it as a work of absolute genius. He tells all his rich classmates that his father is an inventor, a genius who replaced 2 tires with a donkey. And the best part? He's got the logic to back it all up.
So he just lays out his case with this perfect, almost hilarious logic. He's like, hey guys, have you ever heard of a donkey getting a speeding ticket? Of course not. He points out how his dad never, ever has to wait in those long lines at crowded gas stations. He's building this argument that's just, you can't argue with it. On its own terms, it's flawless.
And this is his killer closing argument. With a simple donkey cart, he says he's always moving forward. But his classmates, in their fancy, expensive cars, they're usually just stuck in traffic, literally standing still. So it makes you think, right? What's real progress? Is it the flashy technology? Or is it, actually getting where you're trying to go?
Okay, so let's rewind. This brings us right back to the principal's office. The father is sitting there, listening to this whole incredible story from his son. And now we finally get to the bottom of the complaint.
I mean, think about it. After a speech that clever, that confident, what could the other parents possibly be complaining about? You think maybe they thought he was making fun of them? Or was he being disruptive or something? Nope. The complaint wasn't that the kid was causing trouble. The complaint was that he was too persuasive. His argument was so good, so convincing, that his classmates went home and demanded their own genius vehicles. Can you believe it? They actually asked their super rich dads to replace their car's front tires with a donkey.
So the father, he does the right thing. He apologizes to the principal and the other parents. But the second he steps out of that office, he just bursts out laughing. And in that laughter, there's this incredibly profound realization dawning on him.
And this, right here, is the emotional peak of the whole story. The father's biggest fear, the thing that kept him up at night, was that his son would feel poor, that he'd feel like he was lacking something. But instead, his son's confidence, his incredible perspective, his pure contentment, it made the father feel like the richest man on the entire planet.
And really, that's the big takeaway, isn't it? This story just shows us that true wealth, it has nothing to do with what's in your bank account or parked in your garage. It's a state of mind. It's that richness you feel from being content, from seeing the genius in what you already have.
So, this whole thing leaves us with a really powerful question to think about. I mean, it's easy to measure wealth in dollars and cars, right? But a story like this, it challenges us to look a whole lot deeper. So let me ask you, how do you define your own wealth?